came to Asiwaju. When he got there, without telling me before taking him there, when he got to the sitting room, Asiwaju said, I've been looking for you, you are playing me. Do you know what he said? No money for what? If you have chairman, you don't need software. Do you know? He knows. Asiwaju is giving INEC $170 million. That's 299 billion. He will share it around. Everybody will do the bidding. Asiwaju does not want to spend on gadget. I am number one contractor in INEC. Last 2017 and 2019 is 7.8 billion. The contract they gave me. Ask him who I am. He's not telling. They call me MPLF of INEC. That's what I do.
Start all over.
My name is OCJ Okocha. I'm a senior advocate of Nigeria practicing law here in Port Harcourt. Yesterday, in my village.
No, today is Monday, 27th.
Okay, on Saturday,
25th of May. 25th of February 2023.
In my village, Ropakwolosi, I went to vote. I presented my voter's card. The official of the INEC there looked through her record, saw my name, saw the number, punched the number into the beavers machine or whatever it is called, and they said he could not recognize my number. And so I left and went to my house and stayed in my house throughout. Later that afternoon, one of my village men called me to say, that they had a second beavers number, beavers machine, and that it was in the bag of this same lady. And they had brought it out and now saw that the first beavers machine she used was from names A to M. While the second one now was from N. N to Z. And I know that they've started seeing the names of the people they didn't see their names. And can I come back? I said, hold on. I said, I'm not coming back. That INEC has been known to bungle our elections. They've done it 3 times in the past. They've done it again. They've started announcing results. Even in states where we hear that some local government areas did not have the opportunity to vote. Either materials didn't come, or they didn't come on time, or materials came and came incomplete. And yet they are going ahead to announce them. I had heard earlier that they said, those who are not allowed to vote will be allowed to vote. When and how, no date was given and no modalities stated. It is regrettable that an institution such as INEC, that for so long, their chairman, Mahmoud Abubakar, or whatever his name is, has been announcing that they are ready, very ready for the election. Thank God they didn't postpone it as they did in the last 3 elections we had. But what have we today? Inconclusive voting, disenfranchisement of citizens.
So you were disenfranchised personally?
I was disenfranchised personally. And I heard a lady wailing on TV last night how she was disenfranchised and how she walked a long distance to come and vote. Yet Beaver's machine was not working. So it is very regrettable. And I hope that we will learn to do ourselves better.
INEC said that the election continued the next day. In that your polling unit, was there anybody, did they turn up the next day? Nobody turned up?
Nobody contacted anybody for elections the next day.
Nobody came up?
The next day was Sunday. It was yesterday.
And nobody came out?
Nobody will come out to vote on Sunday.
I mean the INEC officials, did they come out?
No, none of them was in my village, my hometown. So it is regrettable.
So what's your impression? What's your impression with the whole election?
I'm totally disappointed, very, very disappointed. That INEC that has so far been giving us all these assurances that everything was in place. It's clearly, obvious to me that INEC was not ready, or they have some secret agenda. They're announcing results, even in places where elections did not hold.
Do you have confidence in the result that they will turn out at the end of the day?
How can it be a verifiable and satisfactory result when so many people were disenfranchised from voting? There were even threats that I saw in some areas of Lagos State. An electoral officer or people standing around was threatening those who came to vote for P2B, specifically P2B, that anybody they see vote for P2B will be dealt with. What kind of democracy is that? So this is the thing that Nigeria doesn't seem to be ready for democratic elections.
What's the name again?
My name is OCJ Okocha, Senior Advocate of Nigeria.
It's a pleasure, sir. It's a pleasure.
You want
Higher
a photo?
King conducted this interview, and with the legendary OCJ Okocha, my mentor, my Oga, and you can hear from him now that this election is not credible. We condemn the election. INEC, do the right thing. If you want to see something new, do a new thing. That's the message to INEC. Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Gentlemen of the press, if you look at the results from Bauchi and Gombe, they are exactly the same results. Bauchi APC has 146,977. Gombe, two different states. APC have also 146,977. PDP in Bauchi has 319,123. PDP in Gombe has 319,123. Labour Party has 26,000 in Bauchi they have 26,160. In Gombe they also have 26,160. It is very clear that these results were allocated, deliberately allocated, and funny enough, this type of mischief, they didn't do it good enough, and you can see how two separate states far away, the parties scores exactly the same numbers in the elections. Two different states.
Many of you deceiving yourself. Say they will declare APC. How will you declare APC? It is so impossible because the constitution of our land says you have to get 25% in 24 states and FCT. Obi cleared FCT by over 60%. So both APC and PDP, both of them, they didn't get that 25%. Are you not wondering why they haven't announced Abuja since Saturday? They don't need flights to go to Abuja. And Abuja is just right in front of inec chairman office. Are you not wondering why they haven't announced Abuja? That is under their nose there. Check it again. It's so easy. So this is a runoff. It's either they cancel this election or we go for runoff. Or die. Nah, die.